Some of you, do you remember when you were doing a problem and you got a power of 0? Do you remember that? Okay. Yes, whenever you have a power of 0, it just means that something is 1. So for example, a to the 0 power equals 1. Okay, what's d to the 0 power? Yeah. 7 to the 0 power. Yeah. Here, we have to simplify. 2 plus 5 is 7, minus 7 is m to the 0, which is, yeah, okay? And then 3 times x to the 0 power. That's a little bit different. We have to simplify the x to the 0 power, which is what? 1. Okay, and then we can do 3 times 1 and get 3. So just keep in mind, that 0 power only went to the x on number 4. You tracking with me? Yeah, easy, right? 4 examples, we're done with that one. All right, property 4. It's more power to a power, but we're going to do distributing with power to a power. Okay? So here's how that goes. In this case, we would take n cubed to the 4th and b to the 1st to the 4th. Okay, so you basically take that 4th to both of those terms. So n cubed to the 4th, what do I do with the 3 and the 4? Multiply. I multiply them. Okay, and then b to the 1st to the 4th. B to the 4th you multiply. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily write this every time. You can just distribute. So what I did is I distributed the 4 to the 3, and then I distributed the 4 to the 1. You with me on that? Okay, so here I'm going to distribute my 2 to the 5. Now, a lot of times people will have a hard time here, and they would say 10. But it's not 5 times 2, it's 5 squared. Okay? And then you'd have x cubed squared. So what's 5 squared? 25. Beautiful. And then x to the 6th. Okay, because you multiply the 3. All right, next one. Okay, we're going to have, let me do a different color here. We're going to have 7 to the 3rd, m to the 9th cubed. All right, 7 to the 3rd, that's probably something that you're going to have to do in your calculator. So you guys going to show you to put that in? It should be on the right-hand side under the arrow. I should never find a carrot. Let me pull it up and show you. What? It's a carrot symbol. It's not a carrot.
It looks like a carrot.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a roof.
Okay, you can call it a roof if you want.
That's what I'm going to call it.
The roof symbol. Okay, it's right here. So we would do 7 roof 3. 343. Okay. So 343. M to the what? 27. Okay, 343 m to the 27. All right, number 3. Okay, I'm not going to write this step. Let's see if we can do it without this step. I think you can get quicker at it. What's my power on n going to be? 24. 24. I do 6 times 4. X to the 8. We okay without that middle step? Yeah? All right, 3 squared is? G to the 4th squared is? G to the 8. We doing okay?
Yes. I still have a question about where's my carrot? It's right under the
Didn't you watch it? I showed it on the calculator. Okay. Simplifying an expression with products. So now there's a lot happening here. Okay? So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Take one part at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Okay? So let's focus on the n to the 1/2 to the 18. What do I do with the 1/2 and the 18? Multiply them. So what's 1/2 times 18? 9. Okay? Then I have 4 to the 0 power. which is what? Which is 1. M to the 0 power. 1. N to the negative 2/3 to the 0. 1. Okay, because you're multiplying, right? Anything times 0 is just 0. So then you're just going to have n to the 9. So like I said, take one thing at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. What's that?
The 4.
Well, the 4 to the 0 power was 1.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You're not dumb. You're not dumb.
Why can't they all be to the 0?
I know, it's so easy. Okay, x to the negative second to the negative second. What's negative 2 times negative 2?
4.
Positive 4. 3 to the 4th, 81. X to the 1st to the 4th, x to the 4th, and then y to the 5th to the 4th, y to the 20th. Now, do you think I want you to leave it like that? No. Okay. Number always comes first. What's my power on x? X to the 8th, and we keep y to the 20th. I mean, you could put y first. We usually just put x first. All right, number 3. Okay, like I said, one thing at a time. So you're going to take 3 to the 4th. What's 3 to the 4th? 81. C to the 1/4 to the 4th. 1. Okay. C squared cubed. C to the 6th. Then we can simplify and put our C's together and get C to the beautiful. Okay, I want you to try number 4 on your own. Okay, one thing at a time. Take it slow. Take it slow.
Right from multiply the 2 numbers, like this.
So you'll have to do the 6 to the 3rd and the 5 squared at the end. Yeah.
And you add them when you multiply.
That's
a big number.
Yes, it will be.
Oh. That's pretty good.
All right, do we agree? 5,400, A to the 9th, B to the 3rd. Okay, yeah, make sure when you get 6 cubed and 5 squared, 2, 16, and 25, just gotta make sure you multiply. Okay? These really are just all multiplication problems. So you should never be adding or subtracting or anything like that. Okay. We good? Okay. All right, number 1. Which expression is equivalent to 8x cubed to the 2/3? Okay, so if we break this up, we're going to do 8 to the 2/3 times x cubed to the 2/3. Okay, and your calculator, see if you can do 8 to the 2/3 power. Should be 4. Okay, and then 3 times 2/3 is 2. Okay, so if you do 3 times 2/3, you should get 2. Do you need me to show you how to do 8 to the 2/3 in the calculator? Yeah. So if you do 8, Isaac, okay, 8 caret or root 2 divided by 3. Now, some of you need, this is fine, this will work. Okay, some of you need to do this. depending on what calculator you have, you might have to put parentheses in here. You should. So give that a shot. Make sure that you're okay on that. Okay, and then if you need to see how to multiply 3 times 3/2, was it 2/3 or 3/2? Was it 2/3? You can do that. Just use parentheses whenever you want to put in a fraction. Okay, we okay? All right, so now we have it simplified, 4x squared. Okay, well we know A matches. I think this one's just that one. Yeah, okay, yep, it was. It's select all and then apply. All right. Did I miss a problem?
Yeah. It says select all expressions that are equivalent to 2x squared.
Oh no.
Where's my... That's really weird.
Commercial break.
Commercial break.
Yeah, look.
This is not what I wanted.
I just like everybody feeling comfortable with myself. Including if she gets the most uncomfortable.
Don't care.
Okay.
You just don't come into my peripheral vision and you're fine.
Go right to the front of the room and do it.
I don't think that would be a good choice, Gamma.
I was busy rapping and you ruined your rapping.
Okay, here we go. Let's try again. All right, now it says select all that apply. Now, yesterday, when we did a select all that applies equation or problem, we had all numbers, so we could use Desmos. Since we have some variables here, we cannot use Desmos on this one. You do have to simplify them on your own. Okay, so go ahead and simplify the one that's in the question first. The 2x to the 5th will stay at the beginning. That does not look like a 5. There we go. And then 3 squared, what do I get? And then x squared squared. Okay, so we should end up with 18 x to the 9th, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, well, obviously 18x to the 9th is the answer. Okay, does anybody see any others that can be simplified to 18x to the 9th? Yes, this one would be the same thing. And there's one more.
18x.
And then this, you would add those two. That one is as well. Okay. So if it is a select all that applies, and it has a variable, it doesn't always have to be x, you're going to have to do that by hand. That one's going to have to be done by hand. But if it has only numbers, like the one that we did yesterday, you can use decimals on those.
I have a question about the practice.
Okay. Which one?
8.
Number 8? I might as well go ahead and go over that since I'm up here.